What can we do to help libraries? What can we do to make libraries better? We had a conversation with libraries statewide and asked them, what do you need? And a lot of them were looking for ways to be more significant in their community. And we started looking at, okay, what's that look like and how can we assist them in getting to that place? Because we've been able to partner with MCLS and take advantage of the expertise that their staff has, partnering it with the expertise our staff has. It's been a win-win for both organizations.
When we started working with the Harwood tools, it was all about us and what we could do with the toolkit. And instead what we found out is what libraries wanted to do in their own communities. And what they wanted to do was use that toolkit and be more innovative in their communities, be more central, more important, and seen as a player within their communities.
When I went through the whole Harwood training, the first very obvious thing is it's a ton of work.
This is about how can I get on a path that's more impactful, has more relevance for the library, and what's a good first step to get there.
It's a huge commitment. It's not one of those training sessions you go to and you do it for a few weeks and then you're done. This is a change in the way you do business in your library. That level of commitment was sort of an aha moment of, okay, people are going to have to buy in and really be dedicated to make this happen. As the libraries engage, work in the community, the library is seen in a different way.
I think it's so important to stay connected to the community. Whatever it is that we can do, I want to make sure that we have the ability to do that.
What the community conversations allow for are a more in-depth conversation about the community needs and a little more thoughtfulness and reflection on that.
It's that turning outward paradigm that makes this such a powerful methodology to use. Turning outward means an organization puts their community front and center and talks to them first about what it is they want to see happening within the community.
This is a different way of thinking in terms of asking really big open-ended questions.
The first question is, what kind of community do you want?
When you're asking them what are your aspirations for the community and you're really listening and then translating that into the action steps for your own organization, that's a completely different way of thinking.
We're always going, okay, what does our public want? But by actually listening to them and finding out what they want, not just from us, but from the whole community, we find that we provide more value to them and the services we can offer.
Libraries are really going to be here decades from now. We need to really listen and make sure that what we're doing is actually delivering something that is going to be relevant into the future.
Librarians are great at saying, here's what you need, here's the book you should be reading. We're not so great at saying, what do you want us to be? And Harwood sort of is where you reach out and are asking your community, what do you want the library to be in this community? And then you become that and you help change the community.
We're now seeing some really cool examples of libraries that have really run with these ideas, have really turned outward, are making big differences in their communities in ways that they weren't able to before. Once they start going down that path, decision makers and other important people in their community are taking notice and saying, oh my gosh, we can bring the library in, they can help us work through these issues and solve these problems.
If you get out there, start having those conversations, the spotlight is right there shining on you, you'll succeed.